Hello and welcome to another Archer's video. Today, I managed to get a monk pre-made sorted. I actually managed to get two done. So what I'm going to be covering is two separate videos, one for Mistweaver and one for Brewmaster. I didn't have another transfer character slot, so I can't do one for Windwalker, unfortunately, because they don't have dual specs available, which is a bit annoying. So this one is the Mistweaver's video, and I'll be covering it all over, all the abilities, the specializations, the general gameplay of it, and then head into a dungeon and show you how it works. I did a run or two earlier to familiarise myself with it. It's quite good. Took a little while to get the gist of it, but yeah, it's alright. It's quite powerful as well. Quite powerful AoE healer. I'll see your basics. Let's go through specializations like we normally do. Start off Mistweaver healer. First ability on the list, Chi Wave. This is basically Prayer of Mending for anybody that played the priest, except it doesn't just bounce across friendly targets. It also bounces across enemy targets, so DPS. So it bounces 5 times. Renewing Mist. This is sort of an AoE ability. Instant cast, doesn't need to be channeled, just spreads to 3 other targets, healing a little bit over a long duration. It's quite handy for dungeons. Jasmine Force Tea, I'd imagine this will be used outside of combat in preparation for a fight to generate some chi, because you don't need it mid-fight, you're generating plenty of chi. Cherry Manatee, the wording on this is a bit tricky to understand, but it's basically like an innovate type thing, get your mana back. Every time you expend 3 chi, as it says, you get 1 charge of mana tea. For each charge, it restores 5%. Now, it says 5% maximum mana per second, but it doesn't quite work like that. Like, I had it at about 12 stacks earlier, and it said that it's going to restore 60% of my mana every second, and then it's channeled for however many seconds it is, and then I only got back about 30% mana. So yeah, the wording on it is a little bit off. Either the wording on it's off, or it's not actually restoring as much mana as it should. But it's quite useful. It's quite a good idea. So the longer the fight goes on, the more mana you can actually get back using it. There's no cooldown on it, so if you get into a tight spot, you need a bit of mana, you've only got 10 stacks, you can just hit it, get a little chunk of mana back, and you know you've got a nice chilled up bit coming where you can build loads more stacks, and you can just keep it going and then use it whenever you next need to use it. So it is actually quite a clever mechanic, if you ask me, to be honest. Revival, massive, powerful cooldown. 3-minute cooldown is quite a long one, but heals all friendly targets within vision for 37,400 and clears them of any harmful magic, poison and bleed effects. Now, it doesn't say it's limited to 5, so if you're in a 25-man raid, don't quote me on it, because I know what Blizzard are like. They often say it'll heal all friendly targets, and it is capped, but there's every chance that this could actually heal all 25 people in front of you for 40k, which is unbelievable, pretty much. Serpent Jade statue. This is what turns you into a bit of a smiting priest. You put it down, people can click on it. You can have 2 up at a time, but they last 15 minutes. They last quite a long time. If you're on a long boss fight, that's quite handy. But they recharge. So after you've put one down, if you cancel it, you can't then put another one down until it's recharged. But it doesn't say how long the charges are. They did say before, but it's gone now, so I don't know how long it is. It's not too long though. Passively, if you do any DPS, 50% of the damage dealt is done as healing to the nearby lowest health target. So basic smite mechanic, and they can click on it in a light well situation for an instant heal. So you need to train everybody now to click on the giant white tiger statue as well as the light well. That's going to be a hard one to drill in. It only took them long enough to figure out to click the light well. Eternal Medicine. Detox now clears magical effects as well as poison and bleeds, which there's a massive uproar at the minute about the fact that it clears bleeds, and I'm not going to get into it. It's mainly PvP. I do not care for PvP, so it doesn't bother me. This is just basically this is quite useful for Surging Mist. Whenever you Tiger Palm, if you want to DPS and heal, or whenever you expel harm, which is your self heal. Heals yourself for a fair amount. Instant cast, doesn't exactly cost a lot of mana, but the amount you heal also is dealt the exact same to someone nearby for 5 yards, 100%. Every time you do it, 20% cast time reduction on Surging Mist, stacks 5 times so you can get it to instant. Also gets rid of the cooldown on it. And Spinning Crane Kick, whenever you do that, you heal for 100% to all nearby allies. So that can be quite helpful if you're in a pinch. You don't hit for the most amount of damage. I think I did it earlier, I was hitting for like 1200 on each target. So I think if there was, you know, if you had 15 targets, then yeah, it would be quite a potent heal. But when, you know, you're in these dungeons here, and the maximum I think I ever got at any point was like 6 or 7 targets, you're not going to be doing massive amounts of healing. It also doesn't specify whether, say you hit 7 targets for 1,000 each, whether that's 7,000 heal on each person or whether that's 7,000 split amongst everyone. I'll try and stick a Crane Kick in the next dungeon and see if we can figure it out. With all the numbers flying around, it's hard to figure out what's doing what. Uplift instantly refreshes the duration of all your Renewing Mist periodic effects on allies and heals them for a little bit. So basically, after you've used Renewing Mist, that stays on them for 16 seconds. You know, as that's about to run out, you pop your Uplift, refreshes the duration of it, so you got double the duration of your Renewing Mist, and it's a little AoE heal as well. It's quite useful. Bolt of Energy, doubling the healing done by an next Surging Mist or Uplift within 10 seconds. 1 chi. Surging Mist. Now, I mean, this reduces the cast time of Surging Mist, but Surging Mist is such a fast cast time anyway. It's only 1.3 second cast that, you know, you don't really need it exactly, to be honest with you. But the thing is, like, you're only really going to want to cast Surging Mist if you're channeling Soothing Mists, because it makes it instant. So, yeah, you know, it's helpful, but it's not exactly great. I think it's more for the whole tiger palming than anything else. So you can just DPS, and then just pop a quick Surging Mist on someone that needs it. Heals for quite a chunk as well. I think I had like a 70k crit on it earlier, which was quite nice. It's your stance, turns your energy into mana, so that you've got the mana as all the others. Increases the healing done by 20%, and gives you spell and melee hit rating equal to your spirit gain, so you can actually quest. And then anything which costs energy will now cost mana. Soothing Mists, that's your basic heal. Heals the target for 11,000 over 7 seconds. That's a bit rubbish, because I don't think that's taking intellect into account for it, because mine was healing for 11,000 every tick, which is like every second and a half or 2 seconds. So it's quite decent heals. It's just for keeping them up. You know, it doesn't cost anything. 1,000 mana every second. It's just to keep them alive. But the main point of it is, while you're doing it, you can pop a Surging Mist for an instant cast, massive crit heal on them to top them up. And now the word in here, if your healing done by Soothing Mist is completely effective, you have 25% chance to generate 1 chi. It's a bit misleading. When I first read it, I thought it meant if the entire cast is effective. So you'd have to, you know, heal the entire channel and not a single bit of overhealing, which I think was a little bit hard. But after playing it, it actually means every single tick. Every time it ticks, if it's 100% effective and you don't overheal, you have 25% chance to generate 1 chi, which is handy because it means you don't have to be constantly clobbering and hitting with your weapon to generate chi. So it is quite, obviously if there's nothing needs healing, you can just hit them with your weapon to keep generating chi. But that is good when you actually need to do some healing. Now your mastery, Gift of the Serpent, 18% chance when you heal to summon a solar sphere nearby an injured enemy. Now these are good and bad, because it summons the sphere, which is nice because it heals for about 18k from what I saw, but only if they run into it. It's basically another, which I'll get into over in a second, healing sphere, which I'll place one down now, and you can see it's there. That's cool, you know. It's like, ooh, little sphere like that. But until they run into it, it ain't gonna do shit. And after they run into it, they're nice. So it will pop up, and occasionally you'll notice that throughout the fight there'll be lots of little balls around, and you'll be thinking, well, I didn't place any healing spheres down. And then it's obviously because that's spawned on a player and they've moved and not absorbed it. So Another thing people have to start looking out for and reacting to are little green orbs floating around. Talents. To be perfectly honest with you, the talents are pretty much all focused towards tanking. Like, there's not really anything for healing. I mean, we don't know what this one's going to be. That could be, or that one. But, I mean, celerity, just roll further. Momentum, you get speed boost after you roll. Ascendance, increase your maximum number of chi by 1, or restore all your chi in a 1.5 minute cooldown. Personally, Jinny's side is a stronger ability to me than Ascendance. Deadly Reach, well, you're not going to use Paralysis really. Charging Ox Wave, you're not even really going to use that. I mean, I've got it. I don't think I've got it in my bars, actually, to be honest with you. No, I don't. So, it's like, it's kind of like tanking, maybe DPS, maybe PvP, tanking, or tanking. See what I mean? There's not really a healing option, to be honest with you, because that's just a knockdown and a stun. I suppose that could be helpful to help out the tank if he's suffering, but it's not really what I'd call a healing talent. Tiger's Last instantly clears the target of all mobilising and movement impairing effects. Increase their movement speed by 70%. Suppose that could be quite useful. If a tank's stuck and he needs to do a bit of kiting, you could just give him a bit of a speed boost. But I don't really see much use for it. Dematerialise, just makes you immune to everything. 45-second cooldown, another tanking buff really. And Beguile, when attack movement speed is increased and theirs is slowed. I suppose that could be alright because it can help you get away, but again, it's not really a healing talent. Ring of Peace forms a sanctuary around you, causing all enemies to be unable to attack or cast harmful spells while within it. Lasts 10 seconds. This isn't actually implemented at the minute, so it's a bit annoying, but it's kind of cool. You encase a friendly target in a whirlwind tornado, becoming immune to all damage, travelling at a quick speed in a distance in front of you. Not entirely sure what they mean by distance in front of you, travelling. I mean, it's not yet implemented, so I can't actually test it to find out. Chi Cocoon, encase the target in a cocoon of chi energy, healing them for 6% of their health every second and cause them to be immune to all harmful damage and effects, but they also can't DPS at the same time. Don't put it on the tank, because they become immune and then the boss starts beating on somebody else, so yeah, that's fun. And then these, bind yourself to target statue with a tether to causing any friend or foe to get caught in space to take damage or healing. That could be kind of useful. A lot more positional based healing. Chi Sphere, you summon a ball of chi energy, dealing damage and healing on targets in its path within 60 yards, which could be quite fun. And Chi Torpedo deals 1 damage or heals for 23,000 anybody in front of you as you do it. So that'll be interesting to see. Overall, the talents aren't great. They're alright for tanking, but for healing and maybe even DPS, they could probably be improved, to be honest with you. And there's no glyphs, except for one. Oh, why can't it give it to me? Damn you. That would have been quite useful. Well, that will be quite useful on live, being able to expel harm on a friendly target, because obviously it's instant cast. It heals for a decent amount, and it also does damage to anybody nearby, so you can use that to heal the tank and DPS at the same time. Nice. Alright, let's check out the abilities. DPS, Cherry Mana Tree, that's what you use to consume your stacks and get your mana. Chi Waves, your Prayer of Mending. Now, at the minute, the DPS ability, which converts depending on what weapon you have, so jab, club, pike, all sorts, it's pretty broken. Now at the minute it's fine with the mace as a healer spec. I'll show you the differences. So it's fine, it costs 500 mana, which is nothing, which is right. But if you equip, which is what I did first, the axe, because it was the better weapon, it requires 500 mana, but it also requires 40 energy. Now you can use it twice, because you've technically got 100 energy, as then you drop down to 20. But because you're not in the other stance, you don't regen any energy, so you then can't use it again. And I'll demonstrate. I'll show you that. Once. I don't have that much energy. So look, I can't use it anymore. Don't have enough energy, because it's got an energy requirement, and I don't have any. So that will have to be fixed. The mace is fine. It only needs mana, which is good. Oh crap, I'm going to have to get out of this now. Axe is also broken, energy and mana. Fist weapon is fine, fist weapon's working. Jab's working alright. Polearm, that's fine, polearm's working alright. And staff. Ah, now staff's fun because it doesn't require anything. No mana, no energy, no nothing, which could be quite helpful. I mean, what, you're saving... Hey, where's my... Am I in the wrong... That's weird, that shouldn't have a cooldown. Maybe it's because I've got the wrong weapon on. Let's try doing that. That's very interesting. You have to check that out in a second. So yeah, the weapons are a little bit buggy at the minute. Good old Blizzard, they give you the Therazane enchants, but they don't give you the reputation to use them. Nice job. Along with a lot of the trinkets they give you, you can't even use those. But oh well, never mind. It's not the end of the world. Oh, die! Jesus, come on! Punch you in the face! Die! Oh my god, there we go. Right, so why is that now invoking a cast time? I might have to relog because that is buggered. Strange. Back to the abilities. Cracking Jade Lightning, damage really. It's not so much. Although, of course, if you're using your tigers, any damage you do, it's quite a good point actually. Any damage you do heals, so it could be quite handy because that does a fair bit of damage like that. 57,000 over 5 seconds. Dematerialize Detox. That's your remove harmful magic, poison, and bleeds. Disables slow, expel harm. Fortified Bro, increase your health 100%, cannot be healed. Not really relevant. Can be situational. Grapple weapon. Depending on quality of weapon, your damage and healing done and damage reduction may be increased. Ooh, I'll have to try that out. See how that works. Healing Sphere. You can place 3 of these bad boys down. It's like those things I mentioned earlier. You have to walk into them to activate them. So it's quite handy to just place them down before the tank goes in. And then as he's taking a battery in, you can just run around and hopefully pick them up. They last for 2 minutes, so they could be there for a fair while. They don't heal from massively, only 10,000, but you know, it's quite handy. It's just situational. As like I said, be outside. There's your buff. Standard strength, agility, and intellect 5%. This could be quite useful. Digital damage taken by 99%. Redirects all harmful spells cast against raid targets within 30 yards to you. Last 8 seconds. Breaks if you take a melee attack. So this could be useful if a lot of people are taking damage and you just need to stop it. Leave your soothing mist, renewing mist, healing up a bit. Pop meditation. Nobody take any damage, and that can just heal them up. Paralysis, just incapacitate them. Torn, you don't need that. Renewing mist, we've been over. Resuscitate, actually revive. 50% quicker if you're in immediate range. It's quite a nice little touch. Revival, as I said, is a massive, powerful cooldown. Soothing mists. That's an interrupt. Spearhand strike. Can't use it in this stance though, so you won't need it. Spinning crane kick, obviously for AoE healing. Surging mists. We've been over. We've been over that. Tiger palm. If you want a DPS and heal. Touch of death you won't really use. Uplift we've been over. And that's it for now. Let's see. Let's go over the passives. They don't have massive amounts, do they? No. Cool. That's all the abilities, talents and specializations. So what I shall do now, like I usually do, is I will queue for a dungeon and then show you it in action and give you a basic breakdown of how it actually plays. So I will see you in a second. And look at that. Through the magical powers of the internet, instant queue. Who needs a tank? Hello again. We're here in the dungeon. Somebody's DC'd. Hope they're not going to take too long. Hopefully be able to get going nice and quickly. I won't waste all my work like last time. Something I thought of while I was waiting around. The serpent statue that you summon, which people can click and heal. Now I'm gathering it's meant to be a snake on live, judging by the icon. But it's currently a tiger. I'm sure that'll change. So for now you need to click the tiger, but come live you need to click the big old snake. Oh, hurry up and load. Oh, it's going to be a panda monk, isn't he? DPS monk. Yeah. Trying to think. I managed to get that working. Had to relog. Fun times. Go. We can go without him. Oh wait, where's my raid frames aren't sorted. Raid profile. Use raid stop. Let's go. Okay, go. Whew. That was close. So you got your chi wave. Not chi wave. Sorry. Soothing mists. Just channeling away. Channeling away. It's not really taking a lot of damage. No worries about that. As you can see, because none of it was effective, I didn't build any chi. So I can now just go in there and just be like, pow! I'm going to hit you in the face! Ugh. Build some chi, build some chi. Just like that. And do a chi wave, hits target 15k. Heals, heals. As you can see, while you're channeling, boom. Instant cast. So you're channeling your soothing mist, instant cast surging mist. Easy mode. Stick down some heals. Do a bit of renewing mist, a bit of AoE healing. Or if you really feel like it, you can just go in there and just be like, spinning croaking! Yeah, so I think everybody's getting healed for every bit of damage you're doing, which is quite nice. Let's do another bit of try. Lots of numbers. Yeah, lovely. Stick down another one of those. So you can see my Prayer of Mending style effect is bouncing from target to target, healing and DPSing accordingly. Popped uplift there, which refreshed my renewing mist stacks. Let's get a bit of spinning crane kick. Wada! You see that? Boom! Massive cooldown there. Had to pop it. Needed it to be done. I'm not going to need it between now and another 3 minutes anyway. So as you can see, it's pretty potent spec. I mean, stick down some healing orbs just for the sake of it. You know, getting walking into it. Quite cool little green orbs. It's quite potent. Lots of AoE healing. You don't use your chi for a lot. You only really use it for chi wave and uplift, and then obviously spinning crane kick if you want to use it. I've managed to burn through a fair bit of mana, but that's because I'm not worrying about it at the minute. Easy enough to regen it. If I spend some chi, that way... Oh! Well, that was close. Didn't like how close that was, but oh well. So there's quite a fair bit of AoE healing that can be done. Pretty passive AoE healing as well, so you don't really need to worry about it. So you see here, 25% of your maximum mana apparently, but I don't trust that. So I'm going to hit it just to show you. Alright, what's my mana on? It's on about 25%, so this should theoretically take me up to 50%. Let's see what it does. Okay, yeah, fair enough, it did. So we'll try it later on with a few more stacks and see how that goes. I could do some mana. Don't pull yet! Oh my god. Ah, they pulled, didn't they? Ah, you bunch of bastards. I'm going to have to do some regening. Ah, okay. Okay, it'd be nice if they didn't stand in the water! Let's get some chi. That's not my one. Which one's that one? Ah, it's the DPS one. I wonder what that does. Who knows? Oh, it's DPS, it's DPS. Got power infusion. Do I have power infusion? AoE! Okay, that's interesting. You can't actually cancel that channel whilst you're AoE in. That's a note for the future. I don't know what the on-click effect for that does, but... I noticed my macro didn't work. Damn you. Yeah, gives you a nice little heal. I don't know what the hell he was tanking. Fair bit going on. That was my bad there. I shouldn't have let him die. Never mind. Because I've got my statue up, obviously I can now DPS, and any damage I do is healing. So if I crackling, bit of force lightning. So you can see that's DPSing and it's healing at the same time. Which is handy if you don't really need the healing massively. It's not doesn't really heal for a lot, to be honest. AoE's quite good. Tank healing's quite strong as well. You know, it's quite a good balance. Quite a good balance. Then you can obviously either DPS to build chi, or you can heal to build chi. You know, you've completely got the choices. I'm going to show up to 6 stacks now. I think I need to build a few more stacks, to be honest. It's just a DPS to build some stacks. Because obviously every 3 chi you expel, you get another stack. So I can just DPS to get some stacks. Pop some chi. Build some more stacks. Let's bang out some tiger palms. Keep getting a touch of death come up, which is annoying because I don't really want to know when I can do that. So I'm up to now 10 stacks, just getting there. See 50%. I don't think that's going to actually do it somehow. But we shall see. Ow, crap, didn't see that. Just get my mana back now. So yeah, 11 stacks, see how much mana I should get. Not as much as... Oh, I see, the charges last longer. Okay, I'm with you, I'm with you. And obviously you can build stacks while you're running around. Some healing going on. Let me do some single target healing. And see, look, there's one of the orbs I was talking about from your mastery. It's just sat there because nobody absorbed it. He just did, which is handy, but you're going to find that happens a lot. And it's quite good tank healing. Look, bomb. Do your soothing mist and then spam surging mist. It's quite mana intensive, but that's what you need to do if they're dying. So overall you don't have a lot of mana problems really, it's quite good. I mean, this isn't the most mana intensive fight, to be honest, so it's not really a good demonstration, but you can see that it's fairly decent. Leave that going. While they're running around, you can pop some healing spheres on the path. You know, nice little presents for people as they're running around. Wow, this DPS is bad. Are we still here? Jesus. Maybe I should help out. Don't just eat it, you pleb. Fucking hell, honestly, some people just want to watch the world burn, don't they? And shapow! So you can do a surge and mist on the side, but there's not really much point. I mean, just so much AoE healing, just keep it up. Oh wow, this is really taking an absolute eternity. I do apologise, but I can't do anything about it. And pow! Big heal. Nice. Get some heals going. That's needed. Oh fuck! I hope this is gonna pick up. Otherwise, I'm not gonna record all of the dungeon. Don't worry. Not going to enjoy you through that. Ah, wow. Finally. Oh, I actually ran out of mana just as we finished. So yeah, as we can see, I've now got 16 stacks, which is 80% of my mana. Now, from what I noticed there, each stack increases the duration of the channel. Yeah, because if you saw earlier, it's only like 4-second channel. And now it's, well, I'm going to go with 16 seconds. I think it takes a charge off every second. So now we know how that works. That's interesting. So obviously you want to find that balance between getting mana back and not being out of the fight too long to actually, you know, use it. Because obviously, like on that fight, for example, if you've got too long a cast time, you're going to get hit by the wave as it's coming round. So it's about balance, all about balance. And I swear these mine. There's one. Why didn't you place the second one? I wondered. Why didn't you place a stupid thing? I think it's a macro. It didn't work, obviously. Statues, right? Get rid of that. Sod it. Where is it? Where is it? Come here, little kitty kitty. There it is. I could have summoned it. It just didn't do my yell. Won't let me summon anymore. Strange. Never mind. Roll. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Now I'm a panda, 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 panda. Oh, I'm a panda, panda, panda. So it's jumping around. Jump, jump, jump around. Renew all of that. Get some nice AoE healing going on. Start building some chi. Building some chi. Obviously now the way they've changed channeling, because it's no longer, it cost X amount to channel, and then that's the entire duration. Now obviously it's X amount to start and then X amount per second afterwards. You don't have to worry about channeling and then swapping target after like 2 seconds and wasting the amount of mana you'd use for the entire channel, because it's not like that anymore. So no worries. So let's pop some healing spheres down in preparation. Oh, he's already there. Never mind. But that's what you can do if the tank isn't an eager beaver. Make sure they know, because most people might not. You never know. Missing buffs? Yeah, I got it from. I'll only go up to this boss. I won't go all the way to the end. Hopefully, in this next one will be a pretty hard test. Well, it depends whether we got the easy suns or the stupid strife and anger. If it's strife and anger, I won't put you through that ordeal, because that isn't fun. So yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty, you know, it's good snipe healing, it's good AoE healing, you know, it's pretty good all round really. I'm quite impressed, to be honest with you. It's good mechanics, some clever uses of the way of, you know, things go. Overall, pretty nice. I'm obviously focusing more on the healing by healing and less of the healing by DPS, just because that's how I'm doing it at the minute. I'm sure there might be others out there. I don't think healing by DPS is going to be that good, to be honest with you. Give him a purge, and bam, snipe heal, snipe heal. See, it's quite helpful. It's quite good. Gonna definitely need to get some mana back after this. Oh, there's an orb. My orb. Yeah. Just gonna quickly drink. Oh, come on, click it. Drink, damn you. There you go. He's not gonna wait. He's not gonna wait. That's okay. I do. That's enough mana. Go, 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 go. Oh. That was quite useful. Okie dokie. Next boss. Let's kill these. really don't want to have to worry about strife and anger, but I suppose it will put me through my paces. So we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Come on, load. Hurry up and kill it. Go on. Go on. Yeah, monk DPS. I wonder how he's finding it. Apparently you can respec a monk by doing a very cheeky way. So I might be respecing my tank monk into DPS and do a third video for that. If it works, I will. If it doesn't, then I won't. Go. Come on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Go. Oh my lord. Come on. Alright, I'll do it. Fuck it. Force lightning. Come on, give us the suns. I really don't like strife and anger. Oh, I don't like you. Oh, let's hope they can understand attack left and left only. People often fail at that, surprisingly. And he's... Oh, please don't go right. Come on, left. Go. Good lad. That's right. Go. Go. Oh my god, that is a lot of damage. Luckily, that's some quite decent. Oh, don't swap between the two, you buggers. Wow, I'm really concentrating right now. I apologise for the lack of commentary. I'm targeting the wrong person, damn it. This is why you don't attack both, because the damage is insane. Let's put him in a cheeky cocoon. That'll do. I'm gonna get some health. That's no good, he's dead. I've got no mana. I've got no mana whatsoever. I can regen it, but I ain't gonna be able to do shit. No, I keep getting interrupted. What's going on? Oh well, I shall leave it there for you guys. You've seen enough of the dungeon and enough of the healing to see how it works. It is pretty good. Good AoE. You can DPS and heal, and decent enough tank healing. So who knows how much it's going to change over the next coming weeks. If it does change drastically, I shall of course update you with a video. And feel free to comment, like and subscribe. If you have any questions or if there's any videos you particularly want to see, then feel free to comment and I shall do my best to get it up for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next vid.